Hey, it's for me. I don't pay for it.
I'm just saying.
Keep it going for Mark. So Kanye's been like dominating the news for like a couple months now. And he's getting a lot of bad criticism from the Jewish community. But you guys, we really should be praising Kanye because he's doing some work right now that nobody's ever done. Think about it. Racists hate black people and they hate the Jews. So if Kanye is a black man speaking ill of the Jews, what kind of moral conflict does that do to a racist? He's got all of our points, but he doesn't have the look-alike. That's gonna fuck them up mentally so bad. Like this might be some kind of like psyop thing that Kanye is doing. It's like he has all these controversies right around season premieres and album drops. So maybe this is just another thing that he's just like, it's this new MAGA 2.0. He's making America implode again. But like the real people that I kind of am concerned about that we really should consider are the parents of anybody born around June 2002 to September 1942. Does that mean their parents saw 3,000 people die and thought, hey, you trying to fuck right now? Do the math. And then they did the way on. They don't forget that night. And like movies. Movies are a form of art that is open to interpretation. But like you'll see subtitles and they pretty much give away the plot of the movie. Home Alone, it's about a kid that's fucking home alone, right? Up, it's about a direction that the house goes. And Planes, the mythical tale of a spoon that's feeding Joe Biden. In some movies, you don't have to see to know something about it. Like a scene transcends time, or maybe the quote does, like Scarface or Godfather. Besides the Lambs. Like, if you haven't seen the movie, you know the exchange between Buffalo Bob and the person's in the hole. But if you've seen it, you know Buffalo Bob for the iconic scene where he's open, dressed, and he's got his dick between his legs. You know, the OG nip tuck. But like that iconic scene in the hole, where it's like it puts the lotion on the skin or else it gets the hose again. What kind of fucking threat is that? If you're choosing that, like the lotion or the hose. I'm going with the hose. Keep the jerking to yourself. But like another movie we all know, timeless classic, Forrest Gump, right? And I think one thing that all generations, at least from my family this Thanksgiving I found out, was like the plot of like how Jenny died. I think some of my generation older were under the conception that Jenny had cancer, and that's how she died. Some of my generation and younger think that she got AIDS. And they're both plausible theories, right? But there's a third option on the table that nobody's fucking pitching that I think is a more realistic theory. Forrest gave Jenny AIDS. How do we know that Forrest Gump is in the prequel to Philadelphia? And you guys know that scene where it's like, oh, he's dancing, and then Elvis takes it, and it's like, oh, he stole that from Forrest. That's his dance now. How do we know he wasn't mocking a handicapped kid? Because wouldn't the king of rock and roll sound like somebody, you call somebody insults at the table? Yeah. There are them. It's not funny, but it's weird. Yeah. Deep thoughts with Zach Handy. And I'll end on this one. So like my grandma and me have a great relationship where no matter what I'm bitching about, she always has an alternative that somehow supersedes what I'm saying. So like I'm bitching about like, oh, I had to travel somewhere when I'm young for school. She's like, back in my day, we had to walk through the snow 7 miles. All right, you win, Bonnie. Then you get older, you start bitching about, oh, there's nothing on TV. Well, when I was younger, I only had 3 channels. Fuck you again, Bonnie. As an adult, you think you get her, you're like, you know, I'm going through all this shit, I'm dealing with all this mental anguish, and sometimes it's just too hard to focus. She's like, Zachary, my dad molested me when I was young. It happens. And that's pretty fucked, right?
Yeah.
But like in that moment, like you realize, like, she's so sweet. She doesn't get mad. She went through all that little shit and all that horror. And then it dawned on me, it's so fucking easy to be so happy. I just gotta convince my dad to molest me.